Good morning from Indonesia to everyone from every continent.
That's
How many
right.
continents are we in this morning?
Asia, Australia, Europe. Do we have
Maybe
Africa here?
almost. Fine. Okay, we'll talk deeper about X39 pets. Okay. These are all not my research. I only get it from the Lifewave website and also from David's seminar.
Yeah.
We have talked about this as a tool, a medical device in phototherapy. There are many effects coming from these pets. Some like carnosine, some like glutathione. It's multifunction effect from these pets. Yeah. But the main effect is the stem cell activation. This is the one that the other pets cannot make. With the physical strength, you can have more with energy enhancer, but the stem cell is the only one you can have in X39.
Yeah.
Yeah. How it works? This product can release or increase the peptide, copper peptide. This is the main method of X39 pets is increasing the copper peptide. We cannot count the stem cell, but we can count the copper peptide level. And this is the proof that it will increase the stem cell in our body. This is a non-transdermal medical device, so we can put it in hospital. The doctor will not against it because it's non-transdermal, no drug going inside the body. So it only uses the body heat from our own body, and the pads will reflect into a specific wavelength. And this wavelength will increase the production of GHK-Cu copper peptide in our body.
Yeah.
This copper peptide is usually released more when there's a tissue disruption, like tearing of tissue or infection or something else. And they are brought to all the cells with the help of our albumin. And also the copper ions have a specific function to our cells. So it's the peptide and the ions will do many things to our body. This is a research from American. They look at the medical student and the medical staff which is older. And they found that in older subjects, the copper peptide is decreasing so much. 200 with a young age and only 80 with age 60. So when we did the age 60, we have had a 60% decrease of our copper peptide. And it means also 60% decrease in our stem cells. Yeah. So the entrance of ion copper will make the stem cell to proliferate and regenerate the tissue that is disrupted. This is the role of copper peptide. Yeah? The first thing, increase stem cell. And the stem cells will heal any cells in the body. But it's not all. This copper peptide also activate more than 4,000 genes, yeah, to a level of a younger state. Yeah. We know when we are getting older, all the genes they are also getting older and working slower and slower. There's another function reducing pain, but we know that ice wave can do faster and stronger. And also reduce anxiety. And we have ion to do this also, but with X39 we can achieve many more function. Yeah. This function affect into the cells to the DNA. So it will increase the DNA repairing process. So it's really high technology because it can reach into the cells. Yeah, so we can say this is an anti-aging effect on cellular level, not only to metabolism, but to the cells directly to the DNA. When the cells are younger, of course, the tissue and the organs will get younger, yeah, because the regeneration of cell will keep coming and we can have healthy organs for a longer period.
Yes.
And also this will affect the blood clotting, because when the blood clotting increase, we will reduce the blood flow and it will reduce the oxygen to the tissue and it makes a tissue get older. So blood flow is very important for our health.
Mm-hmm.
With the stem cells, of course, it will stimulate wound healing. Also, it has some protection to UV radiation. Yeah, this is important because of the needs of UV for our vitamin D production. But on the other side, the UV light can stimulate the skin cancer. So to get both function of UV, we need a protection against the UV radiation. Also, this product can reduce the damage of inflammation. We don't think of inflammation of acute infection. We all can have chronic inflammation like gingivitis, daily inflammation upon our gums, or rheumatic inflammation.
Mm-hmm.
They are all chronic inflammation. And the inflammation will release more free radicals. So we have more burdens to cover. And also, the peptide will increase the hair growth and also the thickness of the hair. Not only the numbers, but also the thickness, because it can enlarge the size of hair follicles. This is the effect of copper peptide on skin. Yeah. Why? Because skin is the organ we all can see. If the skin really get younger, we can imagine all the organs inside will also get younger.
That's right.
So on the skin, it will tighten the skin and the thickness of the aging skin. We know that all people, they have thin skins. They can easily damaged by something hard, what something hard to skin. Yeah, they bumps on some tables, and the bruise will automatically happen to them. Yeah, it's because the thinness of the skin. Also, the hydration of the skin. Hydration makes the skin become older, looks older.
Uh-huh.
No reflection of the light, and also the structure become ugly without the hydration of the skin. And it's important production of collagen. Collagen make our skin like a baby skin. Yeah.
Mm.
It comes back when and it puts what you call cubit, Brother Roy.
Oh, a pinch.
Pinch the skin and it will come back easily because of the collagens.
I see.
So the tightness, elasticity, brightness of skin, they will all improve with these pads. And
Yes.
the fine lines for the beginning of wrinkles, and also for the wrinkles that has happened, the depth of the wrinkles, they will all improve with these pads. Yeah. So all the aging sign of skin structure will get improved with X39.
Yes.
Okay. This is the role of copper ions in the damaged tissue. They will activate the gains involved in antioxidant. So it's part of the healing process. When there's a damage, they will automatically inflammation and free radical is released, and the copper ions will activate the gains that will protect from free radical. Yeah. The superoxide dismutase is important antioxidant, and the copper ion is involved in this antioxidant enzyme. And also the level of glutathione is increased, and David said it's about 20% from X39 compared to glutathione pads to 300%. So it will recover injury, reduce the pain, and reduce the inflammation happening in an injured tissue. And by the production of stem cell, the tissue will get healing faster. Yeah. Regenerate the damaged tissue by stimulating the growth factors, and especially for the nervous tissue. This is very helpful because we don't have a medication to make tissue of the nerve to grow. So this is a self-growing from the stem cell effect. When we can improve the growth of nervous tissue, we can predict that we can help the downgrading of cognitive function from aging process. I heard that in America, Alzheimer is getting higher and higher. So these pads can help to the downgrading of cognitive function.
Ah, okay.
This is an article in Indonesia in the era of COVID-19. yeah, is stating that supplement with copper glycinate and or copper chelate will help the body to increase the antibody against coronavirus. Yeah. So copper is important also in our immune system. This is a talk from Mr. David. Is copper beneficial for COVID-19? And they found that enrichment with copper level will boost both the innate immunity, this NK cell, the first line to fight of virus infection, and also the adaptive immunity. It's the antibody that will come after 2 weeks from infection. So with the help of supplementing copper, we can increase both immunity. So it can give us a preventive to face the COVID-19 and also a therapeutic if we have got the infection. This is the menu that have copper inside of the meals. The first is shiitake. And we know that mushroom is known for the anti-infection properties. And with this information, we now know that copper plays a lot with its function. This is some of the gene activation. Yeah. 1/3 of the human genes can be affected by copper peptide and make them to be active at younger level. And regenerative and protective genes is very important to make us stay healthy and younger. Also the gene that create antioxidant in our body. So it's antioxidant made inside our body, not something we take from outside. This involves gene also in healing the injured tissue. What kind of tissue? Yeah, the skin, the hair follicle, and also the organ inside our body. Yeah. And especially the brain. We'll talk about this later. Now, this is a research done from Lifewave by other parties. They found with the metabolism, the X39 will change the 17 amino acids. So the process is all natural, just acting on our amino acids and also all the genes involved. It will result with anti-inflammatory effect only by amino acid. So it's different kind of anti-inflammatory from the drugs we know as NSAID, non-steroid anti-inflammatory drugs. Actually, God has given us this function from our own bodies. So we don't need to take anti-inflammatory drugs from outside. Its effect on blood pressure is also very helpful. Significantly can reduce the blood pressure. and improve the quality of sleep. This all is tied one to others. When we have a good sleep, automatically our blood pressure will also goes down. And with good sleep, we also have a good vitality when we rose the next morning. Yeah. The research also mentioned that it helped the short-term memory. Short-term memory is a sign when we begin to lose our cognitive function. People may mistaken that someone still have very good memory because he or she can still remember something happened in all time history. Yeah. It's different. All time memory is kept in other parts, and what happens daily is kept in our short-term memories. So when the short-term memories begins to go wrong, it's a sign that our cognitive function is decreasing. Yeah. Again, they found in double-blind research increased 8 amino acids significantly. Yeah. So, short-term memory and also mid-term memory. And in only 7 days, it's really amazing. Improve the cognitive function in only 1 week. Yeah. Also, improve muscle relaxation. This is also connected to lowering of blood pressure. When the muscle is relaxed, we can have our blood pressure lowered. The decrease of high blood pressure is achieved significantly also in 7 days. We see this blood pressure, heart rate, and respiration is what we see in the ICU monitor. So with the help of X39, patients in ICU can also get a better result because the blood pressure will be stabilized, heart rate will also be stable, and the respiration rate, this show 40 is too fast. It means the breathing is working harder than usual. So with the help, this will go down, the oxygen level will go up. The research also showed that the first achieve can be done in 24 hours. So with the first patch we put on, we have got the result. And we need 1 week to start making the copper peptide to increase the stem cells. This is the basic research shown by Mr. David Smith. Help rebalance the gut. Yeah. So in recent days, they found that the health of the gut means a lot to our overall health condition. So when we can rebalance the gut, we improve a lot of our health condition. And the result for the cognitive is very promising. Yeah. And they all making more and more data, just confirming the earlier data that this PET works well. Yeah. You see, statistically, we only need 0.05 to get a significant result. But in this research, they get, you see, 0.0098. So it's very significant.
Yeah.
In only 7 days. Blood pressure, heart rate, breathing, all improve. Blood pressure reduced, relaxation improved, heart rate also improved, and respiration is improved. So more blood flow, more oxygen, you get healthier tissue, healthier organ.
That's right.
This rebalance the gut. Usually we take a probiotic to improve the gut condition. And with these pets, nothing goes inside and it can rebalance the gut. This is an important result for the brain because you know our brain is the central computer of human being. In neurology department I work for, we call it higher function. Yeah. As a human being, this higher function make us stand up from other creatures. They try to visualize the brain activity using EEG for brain mapping. They put the electrode around the head, the scalp, and they record the electricity. This is the cap to get EEG mapping. This is the basic EEG, our brain wave. When we are aware and thinking a lot or seriously, our brain wave will higher in beta wave, more than 12 hertz. With alpha wave is the condition when we are resting, relaxing. And when we purposely do meditating, we can have a slower wave, the theta wave. And when we have a deep sleep, it will go more slower, below 4 hertz. And they turn all this EEG into colors. So we can see the result here from age 50 to 80. Why they choose the older patients? Because usually the older we get, the more problem we get also in our brain. So this is the result. One participant, 77 years old. At the beginning, we can see so active of her brain. We can see this in our daily life. Older people sleep less, easily get sleep, but also easily get aroused because of this activity in the brain. With X39 PETs, we can see the red area become blue and light blue. This means they get calmer. This 67, also a woman, very red at the beginning and getting better as well. From the all participants, they show improvement. 100% show improvement. From the overactive brain can be made calm down significantly in 3 or 6 weeks. This calmer brain come with a physical reaction in significantly increase. So it's different kind when we get a calm brain from a tranquilizer. When we have anxiety, they give anti-anxiety drugs, but the drugs will make our physical reaction also down, decrease. But with these pets, the brains become calm, but the body can increase the physical reaction. Yeah, this is very important because when older people get anti-anxiety drugs, the side effects can be dangerous. They can be drowsy and make more falls. And when older people fall down, they can get their bones fractured. Yeah. So this is very important pets for the older patient. Now, for the skin, we can see in 3 months, they can have much younger look, brighter skin, less wrinkles, only in 3 months. This another case Mr. David shows. We call fulnus laceratum. It's a lacerated earlobe affecting the cartilage. In medical emergency, when this kind of wounds get infected, it's a very bad condition because all the lobes will shrink, because very dangerous to have infection into the cartilage. They clean the wound, they suture like this. Usually it needs 6 weeks for full recovery. But with pets, it only takes 2 weeks. Smooth again. This is also a fall. Like I mentioned, older people easily get a fall. So the pets X39 and some others for the pain, for the free radical, and for the healing. This is the result. Wounds heal plus bonus. You can see the bonus, right? Not only the wounds, but also the skin, the wrinkles, the shiny skin. That's all the bonuses. David has many more to show. that we can have much hope for the improvement of many other conditions. Heal and get younger. And also miracles to come. This is a photo of cataract in a dog. Cataract can be regenerated. Although this is in an animal, we can also expect it will happen to human, because regeneration can heal every cells, every organs. This is a local case from Indonesia. A lady get surgery for the parotid gland. She has a keloid tendency. So usually the skin will have a scar after any surgery or any wounds. And the doctors, knowing that she had a keloid tendency, comment that this wound is good enough for her. Yeah. Do you agree this is a good condition to see? Yeah. So I recommend to put X39, one patch every day. And only in 3 days, we can see the improvement. The scars get smoother, and also the colors, the black colors become less and less. So we can see the result in only 3 days.
Amazing.
So we can see the potential we can do to help many other people around us, and they will help also many other people around them. Okay, that's all.
Thank you, doctor. Very good. Very informative.
Thank you for attending our Zoominar, and it's been a blessing to be with you guys. Have a great night, great morning, great day, and enjoy the rest of the day. God bless you all.